Hello, my Pluto people. Welcome to my channel where I discuss my experiences of my transformation journey into becoming the best and highest version of myself, as well as teach others and inspire others to become the best and highest version of their selves. And I want to take time to appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed to the newsletter. It has really taken off. I was quite surprised at the response that I got when I set it all up. So thank you for everyone who has gotten that newsletter. It's completely free. All you have to do is go to aplutomind.com. It's full, it comes out every week, and it's full of all kinds of tips and tricks that you can use to help become the best version of yourself. And it talks about things every week that I have come across during the week that I need to change, or that observations that I've made, and just thoughts from my little Pluto mind. So if you are interested in that newsletter, be sure to go to aplutomind.com and subscribe. And then, like I said, it's completely free. It doesn't cost anything. And also, I want to thank all of YouTubers that have left beautiful comments on my page. I definitely appreciate those. Keep them coming. It feels good. So thank you for all of the support with that as well. So today I was actually talking to my friend earlier, and I was telling her that she has gone through all of these stages, all of these intense layers of her transformation journey. And she has finally overcame a lot and she's done a lot of inner work and a lot of healing. And basically, I used the analogy of a butterfly. So she was the caterpillar. She crawled her way through the darkness, went into the cocoon, completely transformed herself, and she emerged as a butterfly that was able to fly on her own. And what a thing of beauty it was. But she's kept herself around other caterpillars. She's not changed her environment. So what I was telling her is, once you heal yourself and you work on all of those things that have affected you negatively, and you do no longer want to stay in that repeat pattern, you have become the butterfly and you no longer can hang with the caterpillars anymore. The caterpillars are the babies that are unaware that their spiritual journey even exists. They haven't even got to that stage of adolescence where they're aware of something. There could be a greater purpose to life. The caterpillar is, heavy and burdensome. A caterpillar cannot fly. It can become something that is free and has the ability to fly, but the actual caterpillar cannot fly. It just has to spend its days crawling and searching for food and waiting for that metamorphosis to change, so that it can change into the beautiful butterfly and surrender and fly. And so really, when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, it has to surrender because it's going into something so unknown. And a lot of you have finished that. You went into something unknown. You battled it. You completed it. You emerged. You're like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. And you were able to overcome this thing that kept you held back. You're able to fly. You're able to finally be free of whatever was keeping you tied down, whatever was keeping you tethered down that was heavy and burdensome. You've dropped it. You healed and you transformed, and you've gotten yourself to this next level to only keep yourself dragged down, and you're not allowing yourself to fully fly because you don't want to let these caterpillars go. And sure, you hung out with all of these caterpillars when you were doing your transformation journey, and they were like you, but honey, you have changed. You are no longer that caterpillar anymore. Those days are over. You are the beautiful butterfly that you were always meant to be. And now that you are that beautiful butterfly, you can share wonderful things with caterpillars, but you don't need to have them completely surrounding with you. You need to be among the other butterflies in this world, and so that you can spark creativity, be with your own kind. You are a completely different person now. You have figured out your purpose. You figured out your plan. You know where you're going, and you've spread your wings, and you're taking that leap of faith, and you're going to fly. and you no longer resonate with those caterpillars. Quit trying to hang out with those caterpillars that are keeping you down. All of the narcissist people that were, you know, really taking from your empathy that you cared deeply about. You wanted to help those caterpillars transform themselves. You wanted to, you know, quit playing games. You wanted to help because you had a big heart. That's why you were able to transform. I tell my friend all the time, you know, a lot of people attack sensitive people, but that's why we're the first ones that are aware of all of the changes that are going on this earth. Because we are so sensitive. We feel things so powerfully, you know, way more intensely than a lot of people. And so it's a gift, but it's like a burden and a curse all in one. Like, it's nice that we have this intuition and these feelings and they guide us in all of these directions, but sometimes it's hard to deal with. I don't know if anybody can resonate, but I know that having emotions sucks sometimes. Having a heart sucks sometimes because you just can't be mean. But you do have to have that backbone and those boundaries, and that's a whole nother video. But quit keeping yourself burdened down in that caterpillar world when you are no longer there. You have worked hard to transform yourself. And forget about all the little narcissistic caterpillars, all of the toxic relationship caterpillars. You've bloomed, my darling. You've bloomed into something beautiful. And so now you have the freedom to fly any direction that you want to go. You can do anything you want to do. You can go, you can travel the world, go any place you want to go, have any career you want. You no longer allow the narcissistic people or the people around you that have the toxic traits to control you, to keep you down. Allow yourself to fly. So it was an important message to get out to someone. I spoke it to her, and once I said it, I said, this has got to be for somebody else too. This just cannot be between the conversation of you and I. There's so many people I see on this transformation journey that have become beautiful butterflies that just cannot leave the caterpillar world because it's what they've always known. They don't know anything different but being a caterpillar. And so being a butterfly is strange. You got to learn how to fly. You've never flown before. You don't know what that's like. You don't know how it feels to be off the ground. You know, if you were a caterpillar and you fell off a leaf, you're going to fall down to the ground. You're not going to catch yourself and fly. And you put in the work and you changed. You went in that cocoon and you changed and you emerged. And so now you're able to spread that beauty to the world. So, like I said, if you want to get the newsletter, just go to aplutomind.com, hit the subscription button if you resonated, leave beautiful comments. I love talking to everybody, and I will see you guys on the next video. Mwah.